Basic safety familiarization. Safety familiarization training or instruction shall be carried out by suitable competent person such as safety officer. Number 1. Before being assigned to shipboard duties, all persons employed or engaged on seagoing ship other than passengers shall receive approved familiarization training in personal survival techniques or receive sufficient important and instruction taking account of the guidance given in to be able to number 1. Communicate with other persons on board on elementary safety matters and understand safety information symbols, sign and alarm signals. Number 2. Know what to do if a person falls overboard, fire or smoke is detected, or the fire or abandoned ship alarm is sounded. 3. Identify master and embarkation station and emergency escape routes. Number 4. Locate and don life jackets. 5. Raise the alarm and have basic knowledge of the use of portable fire extinguisher. 6. Take immediate action upon encountering an accident or other medical emergency before seeking further medical assistance on board. And close and open the fire weather tight and watertight doors fitted in the particular ship others than those for hull openings. Ship-specific familiarization. The main purpose of familiarization is to introduce new personnel to important safety procedures on board, emergencies, and proper use of ship technology. The master shall appoint a qualified person responsible for training for the new members of the crew. Ship-specific familiarization. New crew members joining a ship must be familiarized with their duties and important information about the ship. This is to ensure that the new people on board ship understand their responsibilities truly before commencing their duties. It is the duty of the master of the ship to ensure that each new crew member is given proper familiarization training to ensure personal safety and well-being of the ship. The master will designate a qualified person in charge of training the new crew members of the ship. Through all crew personnel joining the ship have to do the STW training. There are several specific instructions which are important for safe operation on ship. The main aim of the familiarization training is to make the new crew aware of important safety procedures that are to be carried out on ship while working or during an emergency situation. It is the duty of the officer in charge of the training to train the new crew regarding instruction on SOLAS and MARPOL, important features of master list, guidelines on how to tackle all kinds of emergency situations on ship, important documents and publication of ship's fire control plan, different types of firing appliances and procedure to use them. Apart from the above mentioned points, the officer must also ensure that the new crew members know the following: location of the life jackets and immersion suits along with the procedure to wear the life jacket, location of escape routes, action for man overboard situation, different types of alarms on board ship, location of his or her cabin along with the location of the nearest escape route and fire extinguisher, procedure for abandoned ship alarm, his or her duties in the master list and during emergency situation, basic of fire prevention on ship, action to be taken in case of medical emergency before further medical assistance is received, operation of fire and watertight doors fitted on ship, important instruction on various drills on ship, procedures to operate fire extinguisher, procedure to raise an alarm in case of accident or emergencies. Familiarization of duties. It is a normal procedure on board ship that the crew new member will be given familiarization of his or her duties by the person who is being relieved. Other safety instructions. Apart from duty and safety instructions, the officer in charge of the familiarization training will instruct the new crew member regarding important issues such as garbage management plan and how to handle garbage on ships, oil pollution prevention plan, ship security plan, ballast water management plan, lifeboat release procedure, life raft release procedure, use of maritime distress signals and flares. Security familiarization. The familiarization training is performed by the ship security officer or an equally qualified person and provides guidance for the seafarers so that they are at least able to report a security incident, know which procedures to follow when they recognize a security threat. Security-related familiarization training is required from July 1, 2015 and only needs to be given once in the seafarer's career as there is no requirement for a refreshment or revalidation. The standard of competence for seafarers with designated security duties applies to every seafarer who is designated to perform security duties as stated in the ship security plan and also includes anti-piracy and anti-armed robbery related activities. These seafarers shall be required to demonstrate competence to undertake the tasks, duties, and responsibilities listed in column 1 of table AB 1-6 2 of the CW Code. On completion of the training, the seafarers shall have sufficient knowledge to perform on board designated security duties, including anti-piracy and anti-armed robbery related activities. Number 1. Before the assigned to be shipboard duties, all persons employed are engaged on a seagoing ship which is required to comply with the provision of the ISPS code. Other than passengers shall receive approved security-related familiarization training, taking account of the guidance given. Number 1. Report a security incident including a piracy or armed robbery threat or attack. Number 2. Know the procedure to follow when they are recognized a security threat and take part in security-related emergency or contingency procedures. Number 2. Seafarers with designated security duties engaged or employed on a seagoing ship shall before being assigned such duties receive security-related familiarization training in their taking into account the guidance given in Part B. Number 3. The security-related familiarization training shall be conducted by the ship security officer or an equally qualified person. Number 4. Seafarers employed or engaged in any capacity on board a ship which is required to comply with the provision of the ISPS code on the business of the ship as part of the ship's complement without designated security duties shall before being assigned to any shipboard duties. Number 1. Receive appropriate approved training or instruction in security awareness as set out in the table A-B16. Though be required to provide evidence of having achieved the required standard of competence to undertake the tasks, duties, and responsibilities listed in column 1 of table A B16